Hi, Vicki Howie here of ChakraBoosters.com, the author of The Key to the Chakras. And today I'm coming to you from beautiful Grand Canyon, Arizona, and I want to share with you something that people often misunderstand about the chakras. And that is that to open a chakra, you might have to actually close in the sense of contraction if you want to open it in an embodied way. You have both masculine and feminine chakras. Your first, third, and fifth chakras are masculine, and they relate more to your exterior world. Like, do you succeed? Do you make money? Do you set goals and get to those goals? And are you able to bring your talent and purpose into this world, bring your gifts in? Those are the things that are covered with the masculine chakras. With the feminine chakras, it's more about your inner world. How are your relationships? How's your relationship to the divine, to your higher self? How's your connection with others via your heart? And how is your creativity and your inner world in that sense, and your emotions? That's the feminine world of the second, fourth, and sixth chakras. So the first, third, and fifth chakras, in order to open them, and let me be clear here, not just energetically, but in your body, you're actually going to contract. Those of you that are yogis know that the three bandhas in yoga are at the first chakra, the third chakra, and the fifth, where we have Mula Bandha, the root lock where we pull up. Some of you might call it a kegel. We have the Uddiyana Bandha. It's almost like you've been punched. It's like when you embrace and or really lock down in your core in order to give or take a punch, the warrior movement. That is what the Uddiyana Bandha is about. It's when we have a tight core, a strong core. And then when we lock down the throat, it's called Jalandhara Bandha. And these three are your masculine chakras, because when you ignite a masculine chakra, you actually contract it, because masculine energy is contractive in that way. Do it right now. Do a few sit-ups and see what your core does. It contracts. So what this means is, first of all, you have to change your idea of what it means to open a chakra, because for the feminine chakras, it really does mean opening. Like when I made that movement, my inner thighs went back, my heart opened, and my third eye tilted up. I opened all three feminine chakras at once, the tantric movement of opening like that. Then there's the closure. As I close, I just closed my three masculine chakras. So if you want to work more on the masculine chakras in an embodied way, you need to embrace that when you open them, it's not always going to be stars and puppies and fluffy things, right? It's going to be work. So when we actually open the root chakra, we go to the gym maybe, and you do some curls and you build your muscles, because the root chakra is about strength and stability and building. And that's why protein is the food group that's related to the root chakra, because the root chakra is about building muscle, building mass, being more substantial, being more stable. And that's why also when we have too much root chakra, we may be overweight or have too much mass, and we may have unconscious mass versus the muscle that we purposely build. To build your third chakra, you might want to do breath of fire, shh, 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 where you're really pushing those abdominal muscles, or go do a Pilates class or core yoga or anything that makes you feel a little sore in your core afterwards. Yes, that'll build the energy, and it will also literally build a relationship with your body that keeps that energy strong, right? So you'll get strong, contracted core. Now you've got to be able to relax it as well, but it just means that very quickly, very easily, you can contract those muscles, because to ignite the third chakra means to be a strong warrior. It means to be focused, it means to go after it, and to have courage. And you know, when you ignite that core, you get more courage. And finally, in your fifth chakra, to speak your voice and to be your purpose in life, you're going to want to do the Jalandhara Bandha. Now this is physical. You're actually going to work your thyroid. Lots and lots of people are having trouble with their thyroid now, which is actually one of the master hormonal areas. It runs a lot of the hormones in the body. So we also have the pituitary, that is the master gland for all of the hormones. But the thyroid is very, very important. It regulates your metabolism, and you want to make sure that you actually are engaging it a lot. That's all you really need to do. That's really silly that we're needing to take medicine for this. So one of the ways you can do it is simply to drop your chin and lift up, and drop your chin and lift up. Stretch it. So it's as if you have a piece of paper. Tuck it, hold it, and then lift up. So you're locking, you're contracting, remember, contraction to open this masculine chakra, and then you're opening and then contracting and opening. What's interesting is, yeah, the opening is opening as well, but it wouldn't be opening if you weren't doing the contraction as well. So the whole process of opening, and closing helps work the muscles of that chakra. So that's the masculine chakras. For the feminine chakras, 2, 4, and 6, it's movement as well, but it's more fluid, and again, it's going to be more of what you thought opening means. There's this feeling when you open feminine chakras, like when you do hip circles, right? When you do like a hula hoop or a hula dance or a belly dance or any of those, you know, salsa or Zumba is really good. Any of those circular hipped dancing forms, right? Any of them. There's so many. Whichever one you like, go for that. Okay, and making love, of course, is in that same category as well. Then we have the heart. The heart, all you got to do is open your arms, and then you hug somebody, and then you open your arms again. The heart opens in the way that you think of opening, by opening your arms, by expanding. The feminine chakras are about expansion. And you'll notice when you open your heart, you tend to send your hips back and your third eye to the sky, because all of your feminine chakras want to open at once. Isn't that cool? So it's simply, our life is simply this, guys. It's simply contraction, expansion, contraction, expansion. When we're contracting, we're really working that masculine energy, because we have this warrior side that's important to our spirit as well. And when we're expanding, we're really working that feminine release, that trust, that connection to everything. And what I want you to do is do both of them and not fall into this myth that opening your chakras is all la la la, right? That sound you hear people make when they're doing a really good karate kick. I'm not going to put you through it by doing that sound right now, but you know that the whole kind of sound where they really punch something. That's a sound of the solar plexus, and that's going to center you real quick anytime you make that sound. I hope for you that you're going to do some of these exercises and really feel the difference between your masculine and your feminine. Open both, do some of that opening by contracting, and bring yourself into a really balanced energy, because when you're balanced in this beautiful 7 chakra field, what it means is that you're right in the bottom of your heart, both front and back, left and right, up and down, right in the center of your being, right in your heart, because your heart is your balance point and your heart is your essence. This is Vicki Howie, the author of The Key to the Chakras, and I hope for you a week where you get to both expand and contract until you really balance yourself and you get to feel your essence in your heart. Blessings.